What are languages in coding? A method of notation for creating computer programs is known as a programming language. The majority of formal programming languages are text-based, though they can also be graphical. They are a sort of programming language. The two parts of syntax, form, and semantics, meaning, which are often described by a formal language, make up the definition of a programming language. Some languages like the C programming language have a specification document that serves as its definition, but other languages, like Perl, have a dominant implementation that serves as their reference. Both exist in certain languages, with the base language being defined by a standard and extensions, frequently drawn from the most popular implementation. The branch of computer science that investigates the creation, use, analysis, characterization, and classification of programming languages is known as programming language theory. Programming language versus computer language. A formal language used to converse with a computer is known as a computer language. Programming language and computer language are sometimes used interchangeably. The precise extent of each phrase, as well as how each is used, differs among authors. Programming languages are sometimes referred to as a subset of computer languages. Similar to this, computer languages are a general term for any languages used in computers that serve purposes beyond than writing computer programs. For instance, to underline that markup languages are not intended for use in programming, they are occasionally referred to as computer languages. The theory of computation describes how to categorize computer languages according to the calculations they can express. Another definition sees computer languages as a subset of programming languages that run on actual computers, which have limited hardware resources, and programming languages as theoretical constructions for programming abstract machines. According to John C. Reynolds, formal specification languages are just as much programming languages as they are languages designed for use in computer programs. In addition, despite the fact that they are frequently not Turing-complete, he argues that textual and even graphical input formats that influence how a computer behaves are programming languages. He also claims that many input format flaws are caused by a lack of understanding of programming language concepts. Abstractions for designing and manipulating data structures or directing the course of execution are typically included in programming languages. The abstraction principle articulates the practical requirement that a programming language enable adequate abstractions. This notion is occasionally expressed as a suggestion to the programmer to employ these abstractions correctly. Since a programming language typically involves a computer in practical settings, this is how they are typically defined and researched. Natural languages are exclusively used for communication between people, whereas programming languages also allow humans to give commands to machines. This is how programming languages vary from natural languages.